air signs, this is Tara, and welcome to your weekly forecast. This is for the week of June 13th through June 19th, and I'm going to pull three cards for you rather. I'm going to start with Aquarius. Hey Aquarius, this is Tara. Welcome to your weekly forecast. I'm going to pull three cards, one from the Stephen Farmer's Earth Magic deck for the different elements of Earth. I want to see how Earth plays into what this week is about for you. And then I'm going to pull two cards from Hanson Roberts Tarot deck to follow up on that. So let's see what's up for Aquarius for this week. And the first one wanted to come up, so I'm going to go with it. It's just like wanted to come up here. Okay, so this is lake, stillness, lake and stillness. Okay, my friends. All right, so I want to take a deep breath on that. So it's feeling like Aquarius, that after some possibly long weeks of preparation or whatever work you've been doing, it feels like to take some stillness and get some peace of mind before you jump into something else. Or if you're going on a vacation, maybe a retreat or a meditation. I really want to talk real slowly when I look at this card. It just makes me want to feel like I need to slow down. So that's what I'm feeling for you guys. And I'm feeling like a lot of you in the circulatory area and or the stomach area. It's not that I'm really feeling any problems, but I'm feeling like by taking the meditation, by taking the downtime, you can lower your heart rate, feel your digestive and all the major organs in the solar plex really feel comforted. So this is... we'll see what the two tarot cards come up, but you guys take a look at that. It's very, very, very calming, Aquarius. Okay, let's see. And it could be just, going on that vacation. It could be going out to the lake, literally for a day, or to the beach, or to your local, I was going to say water park. It feels a little bit more serene than that. Although if you have a magical time, if you have a fun time, then you feel the stillness inside. It's about feeling it on the inside. Not only around you, but feeling it inside. Okay, so I know I beat that to death, but I'm really feeling it. Okay, so two cards for... Okay, well, the first card that comes up is the Seven of Swords. Okay, so the swords have to do with our thinking, our concepts, some of our fears. And the seven is about planning. It's you're not ready to take any steps yet, but you are ready to plan. And it does too feel like you're ready to kind of, seven in numerology is about analyzing, it's intuiting, it's preparation before you take the next step. And this card can also mean that you feel like you're getting away, or that someone is taking your ideas or your concepts, or maybe you are as well. I feel like this has come up for you guys lately, Aquarius. Maybe not. It was either you or Gemini. So, but in conjunction with the lake, it still feels like to me that you're ready. It's all about the mind and the body. All about the mind and the body. So you're really giving both of those a rest. When you can, take those moments you can, because apparently from what these cards say, it would be a betterment to you. It would be good, again, for your health. I'm feeling your health. Okay? And your peace of mind would be beneficial to take that downtime, both in mind and body. All right, and the second card that comes up is, the Eight of Rods. Well, so after you take this mind-body rest, the Eight of Rods is about movement. The Eight of Rods is about moving, period. So possibly some of you guys are moving to another house or another job, or your office is moving. But it's about moving or going on an adventure, going on a traveling. It could be that you're making a speech, or you're having to do something quickly. It feels like something suddenly comes up this week that you're going to have to make a decision or a plan or a choice on. So this is about news that comes in, it could be, but it could be about action you're going to need to take. So remember at the beginning of the week to use that stillness, incorporate some intuition, meditation into this, because it does feel positive to me. I'm going to draw another card. I can't help myself, Aquarius. I need to draw another card on this. Okay, well now it's the Nine of Rods. So first you get the Eight of Rods, now the Nine. I do shuffle these. So the Nine of Rods is feeling like, okay, I'm where I'm at and I need to protect myself and my family and my position where I am in the organization. So I'm putting all this together for you guys. It's about being still so that when you take your ideas and you start to move forward, that you have made such well-laid plans that you could defend them or protect them or talk about them no matter what comes about, because you are sure of yourself. You know that what you've laid out is in your heart and in your soul and in your mind. Okay? So this week really is about stillness, but then there's both. Then there's going to be some action and some activity for you. Activity could be around, it could also be around documents or websites or something you're doing that's some tedious action as well. And I don't mean to say that can be tedious. I'm not necessarily a computer person, but I'm just saying it could be around that type of entering, putting something together, okay? And you'll really feel like what you have put together stands the test of time. Basically stands the test of time, okay? All right, Aquarius, you'll have a great week. I'm going to add these up. I did an additional card for you. So 7 and 8 is 15, and 15 and 9 is 24. 2 and 4 is 6. 6 is about harmony. It's about family. It's about love, compassion. So I feel like whatever you're doing this week, feel the love, feel the compassion for yourself. That's what I'm feeling like. Feel the love and compassion. Give yourself a big old bear hug. All right? And then that will open up your heart to radiate out towards others. Okay, Aquarians, have a great week. Be sure and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. All right, now we are on to Gemini. Hey, Gemini, this is Tara. Welcome to your weekly tarot scope, and this is for the week of June 13th through June 20th. And I'm pulling 3 cards for you this week. One card from the Earth Magic and 2 from the Hanson Roberts. And let's see what's in the cards for Gemini for the week of June 13th. Oh, these cards are being picky for you, Gemini. All right. Ceremony. Ceremony comes out. Okay, so the Earth Magic is saying ceremony, ritual, invocation is the word below ceremony. So in your vocation, what are you doing in your vocation to celebrate yourself, Gemini? What are you doing that's a ritual? What are you doing every day that creates and manifests for you? I'm hearing the word symbols. Are you using different ancient symbols? Are you using colors? Are you using magic? And I say that in the cleanest of way. And I mean that it's like in creation, candles, oracle cards. What are you, crystals? What are you doing to really celebrate your life and your vocation and the magic that you have to put out in the world? Let's see what the tarot cards have to say. This is interesting that comes up for me. In this card, she's baking. She's baking. She's like rolling dough. And she's feeling very, very calm and very good about what it is that she's putting together. So let's see what the cards have to say for Gemini. Well, I don't know. Sometimes you can't plan this any better, right? Well, this card came out from one other sign. I think it was an earth sign. So hopefully this is the theme of the week for some people. The sun card. All right. I love the sun card. Well, it's happy, it's cheerful, it's playful. There's a child on a horse. It's optimism. It's the sun. It's the color yellow, about communication and joy and happiness. So it feels to me like really, really paying attention to what in your vocation, in your life work, in what supports you, makes you happy. Which part of that, which nugget of that turns you on? Which is the spice that you put in the ingredients that really makes the flavor come out and taste good, and makes you want to come back for more. Like, you know how when you're walking through a buffet, say you're going to a restaurant and you go through the buffet, it's like, oh, that's good. I'm going to go back and get some more. What is it in your life that makes you want to come back for more? Or sex, or I'm getting these really wild values here, but maybe it's something that's a tantric sex. That's a big thing for a lot of people. Twin flame, that sort of thing. So this is about joy, optimism, happiness, being playful with life. I love it. Okay, well, and this is why I said this couldn't have been planned better, because then the Ace of Cups comes up. And the Ace of Cups is about a new beginning that really does make our hearts sing. It could be new love, but it could be new love, a new partnership, a romantic partnership. It could be a business partnership. It could be about you're putting something together that, maybe it doesn't make anybody else as happy as it does you, or maybe you're so happy about it that you're drawing others towards you. But this is a new beginning about it. This is something you're putting into action and that you're feeling harmony and love around. So I think that some of you guys are going to really, really enjoy this week of creating the vocation that's right for you, or about what it is in your profession or your hobby or your crafts or your weekend getaways. And I know the horse racing has been going on, but I am seeing flowers over the horse, and so I am seeing ceremony with this. Well, ceremony. Congratulate yourself, pat yourself on the back, because there's something about this Ace of Cups that is really going to imply wonderful emotions, a job well done, creation, again, love. So I'm going to add these two cards up. The Sun is 19, the Ace of Cups is 1, so that's 20. In numerology, 20, 2 and 0 is, of course, 2. And 2 has to do with, when I think of 2, I feel like I'm being very gushy here, but it is about water. It is, when I draw it out in numerology, 2 looks like a swan. So a swan on a lake is very peaceful and calm, and the water is intuitive, and it feels magical. It's about being diplomatic with others. It's being about patience, partnership. So I very much feel like there could be a feeling of wanting to partner with someone this week, or at least do a joint presentation with. And it really, this is something that really elevates your height and awareness of possibly spirituality or religion or archangels. I'm just trying to I'm trying to feel into the spiritual enlightenment, or if you're religious, however you go, but it really sort of ups your vibration. Okay, all right, Gemini. That was an interesting read for sure. So you all have a good week. Put in the comments below what's going on for you. Make sure and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. All right, so now on to Libra. Hey Libra, this is Tara, and I'm pulling one card from the Earth Magic deck. And these are all the elements of Earth, and this is kind of like our initial card. And then I'll pull two from the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck to follow up on the theme of the Earth and what the Earth wants to say to you this week. Okay, well this week, Stone People. And this is about vigilance. So, okay, so the part of the story is it goes back to ancient times, tens thousands of years ago, thousands. The stone people would look in the reflection of the water and create out of that. They really wouldn't necessarily know that was what was going on, but they would look in the water and the water would ripple out and they could create magic, and they felt very vigilant about it. They felt very sure to themselves. So it feels like, Libra, for you all for this week is you're really becoming more and more assured of what you're doing, of what you want to put out in the world. And I know I've said this before, maybe one other video I felt like I have, but Jupiter's going into Libra in September, which is going to be an awesome time to receive gifts of luck, of expansion. You're going to be expanding. Because anytime Jupiter is in our sign, and it will be for Libra for the year of, it's from September 2016 through September 2017. Anytime Jupiter is in our sign, we see expansion, we see growth, we see opportunity. So this is an awesome week. It feels like for a lot of you Libras to really look out, see what you can create. Look into the water. Have some water around you. And it feels like sacred water. You're not just water out of the tap. Or initiate some water. Whatever you need to do to purify it is what it feels like. And it feels like having purity around you. Okay, so let's see what comes up with vigilance with the stone people. Well, the first card that comes up, Libra, is the Five of Rods. So I was feeling very, into the ancient ages. Now the Five of Rods comes out, which that would mean to me that this is it could be about competition. It could be about difference of ideas and opinions amongst a group of people or in an organization. And it could mean people want to do it differently. Like, say you're planning to go to, I'm hearing Africa, and you're in a group in an organization, and someone else wants to go to Egypt, or one wants to go to one sacred site in Peru, and someone else wants to go to the Mayans. I don't know why I'm getting this big expansion, but I am. So it could mean that there's some differences of opinions. It could mean that it's throwing around ideas for inspiration and creativity. And you're looking at other people that are doing the same thing as you're wanting to do. And it's feeling, I guess the lesson here is don't feel like you're competing, because you can create it your own way. You can create it by looking into the water and incorporating your own personality, your own magic into it. So don't look at other people as competition. Every idea that's ever been on the earth has come from somebody else or something that we've already seen, and we've made it our own. So that's what I would encourage you all to do this particular week. Make things your own. That's what the stone people are saying. Let's see what the second card is. Well, okay, this is the World card. And this is the last card of the major arcana cards. So the world card is when everything has come into full alignment with the world, with your money, with your finances, with what you're putting out in the world, with your heart, what makes your heart sing. The world is about the power that you have inside of you and what you can create. And so this is all about you all really, really putting plans into motion. If you're wanting to put a big project together, now Libra is the time to start planning that, because the present stone people saying you can do it in a very simple way too. Use the elements of the earth. Don't worry too much about what others are doing. Focus on what you're doing. Don't look at the internet and say, oh, but they have this, oh, but they have that. They have many more beautiful, on their website, they have more that they offer than I do. Or their PDFs are better. You feel like there's some competition with others. No, do it your way, because you're unique, you're the individual, and around that comes fulfillment of wishes for times that are coming up for you. And this may be around, this later part of the summer, or it may be next year. Like I was saying, it may be into the Jupiter transit into Libra. But there is opportunity for growth, for enlightenment, for expansion, for money, prosperity galore. So just take this time to create what's in your heart, Libra. You can do it. Pay attention to what's in you. That's all. Okay, you guys, I'm going to add the 2 cards up. The 5 of Rods, 5, and the World is 21. As we know, it's the last one in the major arcana. So 21 and 5 is 26, and 26, 2 and 6 is 8, and that's bridging the spiritual and the material together. That's about power. That's about money, prosperity. So that's what all this is about. Really looking into your heart and soul, creating what you want that's yours and yours alone, and you'll create prosperity for yourself. So this is the beginning of a new week for you guys. I hope you take it, and I hope you really run with it and create it. All right, create some magic. Okay, Libra, you'll have an awesome week. Be sure and subscribe. And I just really put in the comments below what's going on for you. Okay? I look forward to talking to you next week, and I will see you soon.